First Om is for the individual, second Om is for the group, third Om is for the Supreme Self. Take a deep breath while exhaling, chant Om with utmost devotion and love. Always hear to the primordial sound when you exhale. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। Master Namaskaram. Love you all. Thank you all. Today is June 6th, 2025. There is a message from Master Maitreya to the world. I just read it out for the sake of everyone. My dear ones, listen closely to the alarm bells, for they echo with every movement of the earth and every action of its people. It is cry for help, a demand for change, a rebellion against the forces that keep spirits down. This is not a time for small steps or half-hearted efforts. It is a time for bold action, for healing the deep wounds of our world. So, these times may seem difficult, they hold the potential for great transformation. Just as a doctor must drain an infection to heal a wound, we must address the core issues causing suffering. Do not let trivial things distract you, for this call to action requires our full focus and our strongest efforts. Let us act with strength and unity, embracing the transformative power of this moment. Master Namaskaram. He says the group consciousness is the key. So when we do things with unity, then things will happen to the best benefit of this world. That is the message. Because as a united front, we can face any issue, any problem in the world with ease and emerge victorious. That is the message from Master Maitreya from Shambhala. So they are just giving us warnings to continue to do our practices with discipline and utmost love and gratitude. So never ever miss your practices, daily practices. That is very important. With that note, let us enter into the meditation session. Let us start with Medhamme, so that things go according to the divine plan, not according to our mental dispositions. You can chant with me or listen to me, always with love and devotion. Medhamme Indro dadatu Medham Devi Saraswati Medhamme Ashvinabhubhau Adhattam Pushkarasrajaha Apyayantu mamangani Vak Pranachakshurshrotramadho balamindriyani cha sarvani Sarvam Brahmopanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuryam Ma Brahma Nirakarot Anirakaranamastu Anirakaranamastu Tadatmani Nirateya Upanishatsu Dharmaha Te Mayi Santu Te Mayi Santu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now we shall invoke the Masters of Wisdom. Always start with your parents, wherever they are. Just bow down to them with utmost love and gratitude. Om Mata Pitrubhyam Namah. Om Namo Gurubhyo Namah. Om Gurubhyo Namah. Paramagurubhyo Namah. Paramesti Gurubhyo Namah. Gotra Rishibhyo Namah. Sapta Rishibhyo Namah. Atri Maharshine Namah. Bhrugu Maharshine Namah. अङ्गीरसमहर्षिणे नमः। वसिष्ठमहर्षिणे नमः। पुलहमहर्षिणे नमः। पुलस्त्यमहर्षिणे नमः। क्रतुमहर्षिणे नमः। ध्रुवाय नमः। सनकाय नमः। सनन्दनाय नमः। सनत्कुमाराय नमः। सनत्सुजाताय नमः। मैत्रेयाय नमः। सुकाय नमः। व्यासाय नमः। नारदाय नमः। परब्रह्मणे नमः। Narada represents aspiration towards the supreme divine. That is the reason after Narada always comes the divinity, Parabrahma. ॐ कुलदेवताभ्यो नमः। ग्रामदेवताभ्यो नमः। इष्टदेवताभ्यो नमः। स्थानदेवताभ्यो नमः। वास्तुदेवताभ्यो नमः। समस्तयोगीजनतारकं तं सनत्कुमारं शरणं प्रपद्ये। कृपासमुद्रं सुगतस्य मित्रं तपश्चरन्तं गिरिराजपार्श्वे। जगद्गुरुं सर्वमतप्रदीपं नमामि मैत्रेयमगाधबोधम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। 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 May the light in me be the light before me. May I learn to see it in all. May the sound I utter reveal the light in me. May I listen to it while others speak. May the silence in and around me present itself, the silence which we break every moment. May it fill the darkness of noise we do and convert it into the light of our background. Let virtue be the strength of my intelligence. Let realization be my attainment. Let my purpose shape into the purpose of our earth. Let my plan be an epitome of the divine plan. May we speak the silence without breaking it. May we live in the awareness of the background. May we transact light in terms of joy. May we be worthy to find place in the eternal kingdom. prayer of the year. Continue to close your eyes with a deep love. Listen to this prayer. To whose temple the arch is starlit, in whose temple the sun is the image of God, to whose temple the moon goes every month and brings the message out every full moon, and whose message the moon sings as a word of 16 letters. His religion I belong to, his temple I visit, his name I utter, his glory I live in. To him I offer the lotus of my day, to him I offer the lotus of my night. Master, Namaskaram. As I was walking in the mall, I came across a beautiful quote. It says, take a walk on light side, Light. Take a walk on light side. So when we choose to walk in the darkness, we go nowhere. But when we walk in light, then everything happens to us. Everything comes to us. What do you mean by light? Experiencing the presence of the Master is important. Experiencing the presence of the divinity is important. As much as we are in that presence, so much we get transformed. So that is the reason, whatever the circle we associate with, that will transform us quickly. So that is the reason masters say association is the acceleration. So association is the acceleration. Because if you want to change the output, you have to change the input that goes in. So that is the skill we need to develop. Without that skill, your belief becomes a bluff. So this is very, very important thing. And one more very important thing master says, you know that your words no longer work against your future, because your mouth is a steering wheel of your life. If you don't direct it, it will drift you. So we need to speak wisely, because your future is listening. If you don't use wisely the words wisely, you are spoiling your future. So then what is required by us? There are three aspects which are very important in the perspective of the masters. The first one is service, second one is contribution, and third one is usefulness. We must always pose one question, either in your business or in your spiritual dimension, in your workplace, anywhere, wherever you are. You need to ask one question all the time: whose life I can improve? How can I bring value to one's life? So that is very important question to ask. So that is the reason association is very important. To whom you associate with defines yourself. When you want more, you have to become more. Then only you can ask more. If you stay wherever you are and ask more, you cannot get it. In order to ask more, in order to desire more, you need to become more. You need to add more value, bring more value to the table. So, as much as we are in the presence, so much we get transformed. This is the easiest way, I tell you. This is the easiest way. Be in that environment, be in that presence, that itself transforms you. Whether you like it or not, you get transformed automatically. So, there's a saying: a lion, when it was kept in the presence of goats, lion started behaving like a goat. That is the power of association. Whether you wanted to be a goat or the lion, it defines. That is left to you. So there are many stories in the scriptures of beings who stood in firm link to the divine and saw in all only the divinity, the divine. So there are many stories narrated in Bhagavatam, and all they preach is, may you be blessed and may you try to stay in that presence. That's all it says. May you be blessed and may you try to stay in that presence. So, how to get linked? In our prayer, we say, higher, new, direct link with the Master. Higher, new, direct line with the Master. Why we say that? Starting in the morning until you go to bed, to get connected to that Master's presence, the divine presence. Things can happen easily when you get connected to the Master. That is called the path of surrender. Staying linked, we can do acts of wonder. Because when you stay linked, the divinity glorifies you. And you should not think that you have done everything. You should be grateful to the divinity, what happens, and enjoy in your being the divine acts that happen through you. In Telugu, there is a master. Um, in Vizag, he used to say, in Telugu, we say that, మనం అంతా గొట్టంగాళ్ళం అయ్యా. He used to say that. గొట్టంగాళ్ళు. Gottam means a pipe. We are just the instrument, the pipe, so that divinity flows through us. So when you allow the divinity flows through us, and it works through us, it talks through us, it acts through us. When we take the ownership, that is the problem. When we forget the link, when we forget that presence, that is when problems, that is when we attract the problems. As long as you think that you are an instrument of divine, everything happens automatically with utmost perfection. But we will always be under the influence of the Maya, the illusion that drags us out of that light and keeps us always in that darkness. So that is the reason prayer is very important. What prayer does is, it will take you out of that darkness and try to keep you in the light. So when we lose that connection, in order to get connected to the divinity all the time, prayer helps you. That is the reason Master said, okay, at 6 a.m. you sit, and again at 6 p.m. you sit. That means from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. you are connected. From 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. again you are connected. So you are not losing that connection. You are not losing that presence. So you are always in that presence. See, what is the difference between a sea and the pond? One is a small pool, the other is unlimited. Jesus said, it is not me, it is the Father in me. The Father wanted to glorify me. The glory is for me, but the act is from the Father. See, simple sentence, but it defines what we are talking about. So this is being introduced in the hierarchy of the masters. This is called as a doctrine of synthesis. Doctrine of synthesis. As long as you are aware that you are being done, you are not doing, you are not the doer, you are being done. As long as you stick to that concept, the miracles happen in your life. So everything happens to you. That is the beauty of it. Otherwise, ego comes into picture. So, in order to get rid of this malice in us, prayer is the key. So, learn to see the unity in duality, because duality is natural in creation. Unless one enters the state beyond the dualities, one cannot really understand the creation. So we should go beyond the dualities and see the essence. I think in 2001, 2002 time frame, I went to Atlanta. I attended one workshop there. Then everyone was given a flower, okay, rose flower. And we were asked to just look at the flower without worrying about any attributes of that flower, like its color, its shape, its smell, and whatever dimensions. Nothing. Just look at the flower as is. No judgment, nothing. Just look at it as is. Accept as is. After that, he said, look at the person next to you and just without the judgment, just look at him. Just look at him. How difficult that is. The moment you see anyone, judgment comes. His color, shape, everything comes into our picture. I mean, our mind. When you become, that means these are the dualities. When you go beyond the dualities, you can only see the light, which is all pervading. That is called unity in diversity. When you are able to see the divinity in everyone, then there won't be any judgment, there won't be any blaming, there won't be anything. No, nothing comes to you because you accept everything as is, as a divine act. When something happens to you, is a divine act, divine decision. That means you are always connected to that divinity, never losing the sight of that. That is very, very, very important thing. So let us do some meditation. See, with final, I leave these final thoughts so that you can just meditate on this later. When you are in the presence of the masters, as I told you, association accelerates. Association is nothing but acceleration of your progress, your transformation. What will happen with association in the presence of master? You find learning without being taught, growing without being forced, and evolving without being asked. I repeat, in the presence of master, in the presence of divine, in the association, you find learning without being taught, growing without being forced, and evolving without being asked. That is the beauty of it. Without your knowledge, everything happens to you. Transformation happens to you. That is the presence. So always seek the presence wherein you grow automatically, you transform automatically. Always seek for that kind of presence in your surroundings and grow and transform. Thank you all. Love you all. Take a comfortable position. Cross your legs. Or if you are sitting on the chair, just touch the earth. Grounding should be done. Hands on your knees or clasp your hands. Spine straight. Shoulders retracted. and down. Chin little down. Tongue rolled up. Tongue touching the upper palate if possible. No eyeball or eyelid movement. Gentle smile on your face. Just relaxed body. Shoulders dropped. Relaxed body. Just relax. No tension whatsoever. Take a couple of deep breaths. Slow, long, uniform, deep breaths. With each with each breath, it should build your energy, not drain your energy. You should build your energy each breath. Slow, long, uniform, and deep breaths. Take your time, slow, slow. Then exhale with love, more love. Now, slowly observe your natural, easy, tranquil, just calm breath. Be with your breath. That is the divinity. Your breath is divine. When I asked my Guru how to get connected to the Guru, the divinity all the time, he said, just be aware of your breath 24 by 7. Then you're always connected to that divinity. So, breath is divine. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. So, just calmly observe your natural breath. Don't try to take breath. Just whatever the natural breath happens in you, just observe that. You can observe either at the nostrils or at the diaphragm rising and falling. Slowly rising and falling. Rising, falling. Just keep observing. Eko Devah Sarvabhuteshu Gudah. God is hiding in you. Just through breath, you are experiencing the presence of divine in your inner sky. When you observe the sky, everything happens on the sky, not to the sky. Remember. In the same way, everything is happening for us on our inner sky. Nothing is happening to us, they're happening on us. Just expand your awareness. Practice is the key. Discipline and practice. Non attached to the results. Don't get attached to the results. Do your bit with utmost sincerity. Results will follow. Don't survive, just thrive. When you are with the breath, you are in the presence of the divine. Just keep on observing your natural breath. If you are drifted away by thoughts, bring back your attention to the breath. Keep on observing the breath. When you are with the breath, confusion dissolves, doubt shrinks, clarity begins. Confusion dissolves, doubt shrinks, clarity begins. Love, love, love. Be with your breath. It is your time. Forget everything else. Just be with yourself. Be with your breath. Enjoy. Just enjoy that emptiness, that hollowness beyond all consciousness. Your attitude defines your behavior. Behavior with discipline brings stillness. Stillness brings silence within you. See, when uncomfortable or difficult situations are presented to you, it is because there is something in you which you have to change. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you act. There is no integrity, alignment in that. That means there should be some shift that should happen that comes through path of surrender, the prayer with love. Then shift will happen automatically. Never lose the sight of the divinity. Always get connected. Always bring back your attention to that breath. Instantly, you get connected to that master consciousness and it takes over. When you take the control, that is a problem. When you give the control to the divinity, that is happiness, joy. Nothing of me, everything of you. That is what we learned. Lead me higher, lead me deeper, lead me beyond, lead me to you. Always remember we work for divine, not for anyone. Divinity seeks perfection in what we do. We are here to impress divinity, not others. Expression is the motto, not the impression. We are not here to impress anyone. Express these divine qualities within us. Pray with deep love. O divine, bless me, guide me, lead me, help me, help me to grow. Victory from weaknesses. Give me strength, deep love, devotion, balanced mind, healthy growth, an all round development. Love, love, love. Pour your heart out with utmost surrender. Everything can happen with your grace. I seek thy grace. Anytime, every time, all the times that grace works, that will never fail you. With your grace, anything and everything can be resolved. I seek thy grace. This is a great opportunity, rare opportunity to be in the presence of divine. Just be with yourself. Enjoy that presence within. Every minute you do this meditation, you are expanding the consciousness of this entire planet. You are helping the entire planet. The more you practice, more benefit this planet gains, more peace descends, more happiness, joy around, less suffering, no suffering. Let us pray with a pure heart for the entire planet. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्य पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः निधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमया तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमया मृत्योर्मामृतं गमया स्वार्धं मा परमार्थं गमया अव्यवस्थां मा सुव्यवस्थां गमया ॐ शान्ति 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 Please rub your hands. Keep your hands like a cup on your eyes. Just gently, 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 very gently open your eyes to see the darkness within your hands. Let light come through the finger gaps very gently. And remove your hands in a gesture of offering, like a arpanam. We say we give arpanam, right? Then send out the intention to the planet. May the benefits of my meditation should be distributed to all the beings on this planet. May they live in happiness and joy and peace. Love you. Thank you. Master Namaskaram. Thank you all. Love you all. Have a great weekend ahead. Keep practicing. Keep growing. Keep transforming. See you all next week. Love you all. Thank you all. Master Namaskaram.